you are new here to my ASMR channel. Today's video, I'm going to do a random things that I am addicted to video. I was gonna call it a facts about me, but I kind of already, well, not kind of, I have rather done some videos like that. So, yeah. Now, I honestly wasn't even sure, oddly enough, how much I was gonna write down. But I have 5 written down. I am pretty sure, like, as I am looking at this, at least a couple might be repeated. I think. I know one of them for sure. But I'm not quite sure on the other one. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy this. Again, definitely hit that thumbs up button if you do, and definitely smash that subscribe button as well. And let's go ahead and get into it. So, if you guys have been here for a while by now, you probably already know a lot of my addictions that are actually not that random, really. You know, these guys in the back of me, of course, the posters you guys always see, I have mentioned Legos. I honestly stopped counting after a little while. I don't know how many there is by now. You know, stuff like that. So, I am pretty certain also that I am not the only one with this first one. I'm gonna kind of bump my mic though to make it a little bit better. Alright, hold on. Alright. So, with number 1. There's nothing in this, by the way. You guys can see. Now, I know, of course, Stanleys were and really still are, honestly, a really big thing. This is not like an actual Stanley. This is just like a regular tumbler. But I have become obsessed with these somehow. So, of course, I have, like I said, I have multiple, but this is just the first one I grabbed. So of course you guys can see there is Stitch. I also have another Stitch one that is Halloween themed. But this one says no bad days, aloha, and chilling. You know, and I also have a Nightmare Before Christmas one. And Friends. I don't think that one has a handle though. No, I don't think. Maybe. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But anyways, like I said, these, every time I see one, it's really hard not to grab one. I'm not gonna lie. You know, way harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know, I mean, they're just cups, you know, but they're very well used, of course. You know, obviously hold a lot of whatever you want to put in here, you know, and yeah, you know, kind of like recently-ish, me and my mom were at the store, and of course, obviously, all the Christmas stuff is up. You know, we were going by the cookware and all of that, and on one of the end caps, they had some of these that were Christmas themed. There was a Stitch one that I saw. I think it was just Santa hat. I didn't get like a close enough look, but I kept looking at it. My mother automatically knew what I was looking at, and she kept telling me no. because it's very hard not to do, you know. And now I kind of see what this obsession was over the Stanleys themselves, you know. And I definitely think once I, you know, finally have my own place, you know, which I've literally already been kind of like decorated in my head, and I'm nowhere near having one yet, you know. I'm broke AF, so. But I very much know that my, you know, the cupboard that I put in my cup, or put my cups in rather, is definitely probably gonna be majority of these. I also have like actual glass little, like, I guess maybe we can call them like coffee mugs. You know, I don't drink coffee, but yeah, you know, again, it's a problem. Alright, number 2. Now, I don't know it well. I guess maybe we can kind of call this an addiction in a way. But socks. Now, I thought about grabbing some, but we're gonna leave them in the dresser right now, you know. But it's literally gotten to the point, like, especially if we're at Target, we're walking past the clothes and stuff like that, I always take a glance over, and we'll definitely see some really cute ones, you know. Like this time of year, once it gets cold, I love wearing like fuzzy socks, so I'm kind of mostly looking at those, knowing I definitely do not need more. But yeah, it's definitely gotten to the point where my dresser, where I keep all that stuff, is kind of overfilled. And like, as I was finally kind of, you know, switching out some things, you know, once it finally got cooler, I was kind of trying to organize a lot better. And there's a drawer right here at the bottom, of course you guys can see, that again, I realized I have too much, you know. And I always feel like if I'm trying to declutter, you know, like especially throw away some of the ones that obviously, you know, have holes in them, or if I'm trying to put away some that I don't really wear too much, it still always seems like a lot. I don't know what it is, but that's also become a problem, you know. And again, switching out, you know, putting away all my summer stuff, finally. I literally get a joy of doing that, because summer is not my favorite time. You know, the heat I can't handle. This time of year I can handle. But I realize I also just have too much I kind of have too much clothes, period. You know? And I definitely need to either go to Goodwill and give it up, or try to sell some. I don't know. But hopefully next update, maybe I'll have way less clothes finally. Plus, I wasn't really gonna but I also had to unfortunately throw away a whole bunch that I think I might have mentioned in a video of how my day was going. But you know, once it got like especially cooler at night, I was trying to switch out a lot of my pajama stuff, you know, put away a lot of the shorts and whatnot, and switch that for pants. And I realized one of the things that I brought up, it was kind of wet at the bottom. I didn't really think anything of it, but as I got to the bottom of that little storage bag, I realized something's not right. And there were a lot of my clothes, basically like everything in there, I had to throw away because it was growing mold. You know, and like I had to throw away some stuff that my sister got me for Christmas. I had to throw away one of my Backstreet Boys shirts, unfortunately, that I actually got finally for when I first saw them back in 2019. I had to throw away some jerseys and whatnot. It was just not a fun time. But yeah, and I still have too much clothes somehow. But anyways, enough of my troubles. We'll move on to the next one. Now, this one, I don't know if it's just because, you know, with me starting ASMR last year, I started getting these a lot more. But again, I'm gonna try to move the mic a little bit too, so. Yeah, these are mystery figures, Stitch in particular. There's a food series in here, and I'm unsure what the other series is called because I haven't really been able to find a name. But the food series, it comes in like a little plastic thing the shape of his head. And then this series that I just recently kind of started getting, they were in a pineapple. I'm not sure if that actually has a name or not, but yeah, these are just some of the ones that I will have literally gotten a lot lately. And like, I'll show you guys some from the series that I'm not, again, I don't know the name. But here is a rare one of Stitch. It's a yoga Stitch. He has a little frog on his head. I thought that was really cute. I also have an angel weightlifting one. I thought, again, you know what, these are, again, really addicting. I also have a little surfboard surfing Stitch, I believe it's called, as well as bird watching. I also have one, oh, let me reach it. I realized it was right here. I also got this one recently, well, I don't know when I'll upload this, but I got this Friday. This might be up Sunday, so like a couple days ago. Rockstar Stitch. But yeah, and then just some of the food. You know, it's got a little coconut. It also has a little grass skirt. Cookie, which I think this one is honestly like the cutest. But, you know, bag of chips, you know, stuff like that. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because, you know, getting into ASMR, you know, that's why these things have gotten fairly addicting or not. But, you know, I guess it happens with a lot of us. But yeah. Alright, so number 4. Now this is another one that I am pretty sure I have mentioned before. Probably more than once, honestly, but Squishmallows. This one is a recent one that I got, but of course it is Rudolph. But yeah, they had like a ton of them in like holiday themed, of course. In this big container like thing, whatever, and I had to grab it. You know, my very first Squishmallow that I got was on Amazon. I found 0, Nightmare Before Christmas. And right after that one, I had a friend comment telling me, congratulations, now you're addicted. And little did I know just how right she would be. Because, I mean, I have tons. You know, obviously, like I said, this one, which I showed a little bit of in the bedtime story video. I have 2 at the moment, like, sitting in front of me, Eeyore and Jack, again. Nightmare Before Christmas, dear God. I also have I have Mickey, Stitch, you know, the list literally goes on. You know, again, I might have a problem. I don't know. But I think that's, again, probably like with the cups. A lot of us. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are the same way. Like I said, with these and the cups. Right, and last but not least, again, this goes back to my future home, whenever that happens. Finally, I know the CDs are probably gonna be scattered around the house. Blankets. Now again, I thought about showing one, but you know, I mean, everyone knows what a blanket looks like by now. But I mean, every time, again, I see one, I think, oh God, that's really cute. I might need it. You know, obviously this time of year you like to stay warm. So, what's a girl to do? You know, I have a Halloween one, which was like the last one that I got. I also have a Stitch one currently here on my bed. I know it's not much of a, you know, you guys can tell that, but I have another Stitch one in my closet. I'm literally running out of room. I'm telling you. Like I said, I don't know when that obsession started, but every time I think about that, I think of the little meme that you might see on Facebook. You know, no matter how many blankets I get, be happy, or something like that. You know, I think to myself, that's me. That's become me. But yeah, so there are some of my random addictions. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it wasn't much, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Again, definitely hit a thumbs up button, subscribe button. I almost lost my train of thought. You know, bell icon, the whole business. Again, to follow me everywhere else, the social media links will be linked down below. I'm trying to think of a Thanksgiving video to do. I was gonna maybe recreate my one from last year, the doing your makeup thing, but I didn't know if I wanted to do that again, because I was gonna recreate my most viewed video and that would be the one, but I don't know. So if you guys have an idea, since my upload date is the day before, and we are leaving for my sister's that Wednesday, but I'm still gonna try to get a video out though. But let me know what you guys would like to see, and definitely stay tuned for next month when the holiday themed videos definitely start. Maybe not like constant, but I'm definitely gonna try to get out some. But anyways, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.